Good morning, and welcome to Together We Can Thursday. I am really excited this morning to have an opportunity to share with you a small 7-step mini series about goal setting. If you remember last week, we talked a little bit about where we want to be, what we want to do, where we want to go after the pandemic. So today we're going to start that 7-part mini series about goal setting. So, where do you start with goal setting? Well, as I see it, the first place to start is to identify the goals that you would like to attack, address, conquer, if you will. So, I suggest that you begin with step one. Step one is making a list. Now, let me begin by saying what this session is not. This session is not a team building session. Although, by setting your own personal goals, you will probably be able to work better with your team because you'll know where you are. This is not a strategic planning workshop. Although, of course, goal setting is a part of strategic planning. I want you to understand what I am hoping to convey to you with this workshop. This is about setting your goals, about deciding what you want to do and where you want to be. Being able to use this time that we have been given to sit back and really give some consideration to what you want to do next. So, again, I suggest you begin by making a list. Now, when you start making this list, I need you to understand this list is not a judgment. You've got to set aside all judgments. You've got to put away any mistakes that you feel you've made. Oh, I wish I had done this or that. That's not what this is about. This is about starting fresh. This is about making a list of all of the things that you think you would like to do. This is an all inclusive list. Write it all down, anything that comes to mind of the goals that you would like to reach. We'll do a filtering process later. But right now, dream big, think huge. What are the things that you always want to do? The ideas, the hidden wishes in the back of your mind, the hidden stirs that are deep in your spirit. And what's important about this step is writing these things down. From time to time, I'm going to quote a Bible verse. Trust me, I recognize I'm not a preacher, but every now and again, we want to share a little bit of the word. Habakkuk 2:2 tells you, see, I can even tell some of you already know, you want to write the vision and make it plain. Now, we say that a lot. And as I was reading this last night, I read the rest of the scripture, which sometimes we don't always do, but I read the rest of the scripture. Habakkuk 2:2. Write the vision, make it plain on a tablet so a runner can carry the correct message to others. So, not just writing the vision, although we continue to say that, but you want to write it on a tablet, on a pad, maybe not in a literal sense, but in a literal sense. Write it down, make it plain. So if there was going to be a runner or a messenger or someone who was going to take your message off, that it would be very clear and understandable. When you look back at your list, it'll be clear and understandable. So again, step one, get out that tablet, that piece of paper, that whiteboard, and write down your list of goals, ideas, stirrings in your spirit, things that you really want to conquer. It's not a judgment time. Put away all of those past mistakes. Don't even worry about them. Just write them down. Write your ideas down. And then as we move forward with our future steps, we'll talk about filtering. We'll talk about SWOT analysis. We'll look at what your goals are and what goals you may want to move forward with. We certainly can't accomplish everything at once, but one at a time, we can accomplish everything. Thank you so much, and I look forward to us being together next week as we go on to step 2 of goal setting. Remember, together we can.